Hello everyone and welcome back to the finale of our FusionFall retro playthrough. My name is Prizzy and it is time. It's time. We've done everything there is to do. We've done it all. Now there's only one thing left, and that is to fight the final boss, fight Fuse, and then we're done. And we just have to wait for more updates for the game to kind of continue on. That is what we're going to do in this part. We just fighting Fuse. We're not doing anything else, and hopefully we have a few surprises along the way of this relatively short quest. So here I am. I did not take a nano suggestion this time, although a lot of you guys were pretty close to what I ended up going with, which is Coco, Mojo, and Eddie. These are pretty good nanos to do for Fuse fight. Just I'll explain probably that as I get closer to it, but these are pretty solid nanos for the Fuse fight itself. If you wanted to, you could always swap out Mojo for like another drain like him, or you could swap out him for like a damage, or you could swap out Coco for like a leech or something like that. But this is what I'm going to, this is what I think I'm going to roll with, at least for this. I actually might switch it up just a touch and throw Juniper Lee in here, since she is my favorite nano. I feel like that might actually be better. So that's what we're going to do, I think. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's do Fuse No More, part 4 of 4. Fuse has manifested in his physical form. Only small groups can get inside his lair. I will help you. Meet me inside Fuse's throne in Fuse's lair. We got an email from Dexter that says, if Fuse manifests on our world, all hope is lost. But you are the one who must change the course of our future. You can do this. Everyone is counting on you. This is it. This is the final quest of the main story. So I'm going to head on over to Fuse's lair, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have landed here in the precipice, and now I'm kind of making my way over to the bridge where Fuse's lair will be. We have, so the reason why I picked the nanos that I did, obviously I kind of switched out Coco last second just because I wanted to use my favorite nano in the game. I honestly think Coco's probably a little bit better, just because, the reason why is because Fuse can stun you. I think he has, so Fuse kind of comes in like multiple parts of the Fuse fight. There's like the main Fuse guy, the Fuse boss, and then there is the there's the arms. He has 2 arms that he will like summon that each have their own properties. I believe one heals itself, and then the other one has a stun. And then there's like a second stage where he calls his arms back again, and he also has this really powerful eruption attack that can pretty much one-shot you. So if you get stunned, that's not very good. So that's why Coco's pretty useful to have, especially Coco specifically because it's group recall. Or not recall, group freedom. And also, look what we have going on here, by the way. It's a bit hard to see because it doesn't seem like everyone's loaded in yet, but it seems like a lot of people. Okay, so there are actually so many people here that end up crashing my game. I think they're all loaded in now, so hopefully it doesn't do that again. But I ended up calling out people I in my Discord and on my Twitter, which if you're not in, you should join my Discord, and also follow me on Twitter. I tweeted out that I was going to be here doing this recording right here, right now, and if you wanted to be inside, or you wanted to be not inside, but if you want to be in the part, you want to be visible, you should come on out and hang out with Fuse's Lair with us. So we called up a lot of people. I actually came out here a bit earlier with a lot of the people who ended up coming out early. And I think I ran through Fuse's Lair, I think like 10 or so times with a bunch of people who were here early, which was really fun just to be able to do that. That was really cool. Because you are allowed, I'll show you how when we actually get in the lair, you can actually replay this mission as many times as you want, as long as you don't do a specific thing, and of course I'll tell you how to do that. But look at all these people just chilling out over here. I'm gonna say hello as well, because I hope they are not all waiting for me like up here on the rock and they don't see me. That'd be kind of funny if that was the case. It looks like some of them do see me, so we are here. I called in. I don't know how many people were here. There were probably a bit less people here earlier when I got here earlier. So this is pretty cool how everybody came out and is here. It is really crazy just to see like how many people actually like watched the playthrough and care about it enough to like actually show up when it actually comes in. It seems like a lot of people are actually still loading in as well, because I can see people like fading in. Either they're warping or logging in or whatever. We like Fortnite, that's amazing. Well, there seems to be only one thing left to do, We are going to have a big dance party with everybody as we come out of the lair, but only one thing left to do, and that is to hop into the lair. Also, accept Eddie as my buddy. We're heading in. I'm going to tell him we're heading in. And before I head in, I might as well gumball up my nanos. Give them some gumballs to use. Pretty easy. And let's go in. I'm doing this solo to prove how much of a real gamer that I actually am. You're here, quickly, defeat the Doomstrider, or quickly, the Doomstriders have overtaken me. So, this is a continuation of the first section, or the other two parts of the thing. I can show you that. As you can see, this is kind of where the other two layers were, the hall and the labyrinth, I believe they're called. This is the throne room. And now, the first thing we have to do is you have to fight 12 Doomstriders. This is actually a pretty, not that hard, it's pretty easy. Doomstriders, I mean, they're like, whatever, their own challenge to defeat and everything, but you kind of have to pass them anyway, so you're going to have to fight them regardless. Mojo makes this really easy to do. The first thing you should do, or one of the first things you can do if you don't want to finish the mission, you want to keep replaying the mission over and over again, one thing you can do is you can not defeat the Doomstriders. You can skip these guys. I wouldn't recommend that specifically. There's another way you can replay the mission over and over again. It's a lot easier, especially because these guys are kind of in the way. You kind of have to fight them. And I would recommend taking out as many as you can down here, just because when you get to the second stage of the lair, there aren't as many Doomstriders there, so you might like overshoot and not have enough to fight. But we can do this and take out. I believe there are actually perfectly like 12 on the bottom floor, which is great. So those are the 12 you have to end up defeating. I also forgot to gumball my nanos. I might as well go do that once we get up to the top here, or I guess not to the top, but the second one. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we have to go talk to Jack. This is the way. Well, first of all, you want to jump up here. Then once you jump up here, you have some zip lines to choose from. Not all of them make it. Some of them will drop you in the sea below. It is possible to get back out if you drop below. I think there's some jump pads down there. I'm going to go ahead and gumball up. Well, before I forget to do that. I think that one makes it to the end over there, and then this one also will make it all the way to the end. So the thing you want to do is if you want to replay this mission over and over again, let's say with like a different group of friends or something like that, or you just want to fight Fuse again and again to try to challenge yourself, don't talk to Jack. Talking to Jack will essentially make it so you have to complete the mission. I mean, of course you don't have to. You can always delete the mission, like before you turn it in, but then you'd have to go all the way back to Samurai Jack, turn it in, and grab it again before you do it again. If you just skip talking to Jack, like let's say you just don't talk to him and go fight Fuse, because Fuse is still spawned. Fuse is in the back over there. If you don't talk to Jack, the mission will never update and never tell you to go fight Fuse. So you can go up to fight Fuse, talk to or beat him and leave, and the mission will essentially reset, and you can go back in the lair and do it as many times as you want. But of course, the downside to that is you don't get to complete the mission. You don't get the Fuse Breaker Hurricane as the reward. But of course, that's like, you might not care about that specifically. So I would recommend if you wanted to fight Fuse as many times as you want, don't talk to Jack here. Instead, just kind of fight him and go over again. I'll show you kind of, but we're gonna talk to Jack because we want our reward. We want to do it. The battle with the Doomstriders was fierce. I cannot go on. Fuse lies ahead. You must destroy him on your own. Oh no, so we're not going to have Samurai Jack's help here. We have to do this by ourselves. And here we are. This is the final lair, the final boss fight. Fuse is here. This crazy weather storm is kicked up in the lair of fusion matter. Looked like fusion matter wind, kind of. And there's only one thing left to do. That is to go and get him. Those blue things are jump pads. You can use those to jump up. Once you jump up to the top platform, he will start attacking you. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be kind of careful. And I'm going to lead off with a leech and drain, and then I'm going to kind of have him kind of just here. So he has a second form as well. You'll see he has arms that he kind of has for his second form. He does hurt quite a bit, so I'm going to try my best. He did stun me, which isn't great, but it looks like we got one of the arms done. Perfect. Okay, he's getting close. He's about to do an eruption attack. We got hit, but we're fine. We healed. He hit us with eruption attack. We took down actual Fuse. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Come on, heal, heal. Okay, Leech, we're back up to like a good amount of health. We're gonna drain now. Looks like we took down actual Fuse. Healed. And we just have his arm to go. Come on, just his arm. Come on, we gotta heal. Jack said something, but I'm too busy fighting the arm. And Leech, and we did it! Oh, that was so stressful. We almost died a couple times. We got hit with his big eruption attack. But we ended up doing it. Jack said, "It is done. Victory is ours. Leave the lair and I will meet you back in Forsaken Valley." And Dexter says, "Good news. Fuse's form is gone. His energies have returned to Planet Fusion." We did it. We have destroyed Fuse. Not bad. Not bad at all. I thought that was going to take a lot more tries, but... I mean, it almost did. We almost died. So here's a couple notes if you're going to try. I would recommend kind of waiting until all of your nanos have their powers up at once and kind of spamming all of the powers. If you're using 3 active powers like I am. If you're using passive powers, of course, that doesn't apply. Also, watch out for his eruption attack. It will affect, I believe, this entire platform, or at least a giant area around you. So you probably will get hit by that and knocked down to very little, so make sure your heal nano is ready to go. And use these jump pads as well to kind of dodge as well. You can use that. They're kind of nice. But we did it. I can't believe we beat Fuse. Let's head out and see the crowd waiting for us. If they're still here. They might have all left. Or it also might crash of me loading everybody in, but let's see. Look at all these nanos. Look at all these people dancing. I'm going to say we did it. We did it. We have defeated Fuse. We have beaten the game. For now, at least. Look at all these people. Not everybody's loaded. You can still see the shadows of the people who haven't loaded in quite yet. But look at all these people. Let's hit them with a dance. Let's do a dance. And let's accept all these buddy requests. Let's do a dance. Let's celebrate. It's time to celebrate. We're gonna do the hip shake. Look at us. Let's take out June. This is actually crazy. I didn't expect all of these people to show up. There's so many people. Oh, this is incredible. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Okay, there's a nice pic. I just took a picture. I'm gonna use that in the thumbnail. I'm standing right here. Perfect. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm just kind of overjoyed. Thank you guys all so much for... I mean, we haven't even finished the episode yet. We still have to go back to Jack and like turn it in and show off our reward, but I feel like this is a really cool area just with everybody here dancing. But before I go back to Jack, before I actually do that, I just want to say I'll save the speech until I'll save the speech for now, and then I won't have to do it at the end of the episode. Thank you guys all so much for all the support on the whole series. We did technically 101 parts because we started at episode 0, but 100 episodes of me playing this game. You guys there have been people who have been supporting it since the beginning. There have been people who, you know, kind of found it halfway through and started watching it there. There are people who catch certain episodes when like updates come out. All of you guys are all valid. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for like all the support and the likes and the nano suggestions and the comments. I have a whole folder on my computer that I have open right now of every single nano suggestion that I've used. I believe there are over 100 different people, or not 100 people, 100 different nano suggestions. Some people have duplicates because some people have done it twice, but 100 plus different nano suggestions, 100 plus episodes. Over a year this series has been going on my channel. It just seems so surreal because there were specific points where the game was getting delayed and I thought we'd never be able to make it. We'd never be able to release it for you guys to play. And here it is. It's out. It's been out. People have been enjoying it. We've been updating it. We're still updating it. And there's still so much more to come. And I've gotten to play through the whole thing. And there's documented... That's another thing, is that there weren't very many, like, well-documented FusionFall Let's Plays. And now there's a whole full one that's going to continue to go. I don't know, man. This is just crazy. I don't really know what to say. I'm kind of speechless right now. I apologize. I'm normally I'm normally on top of this. I'm normally on top of this pretty well, but I don't know. All right. I'm gonna say. What should I say? What should I say? I'm gonna say. I was gonna say, like, can I get a? I don't know what I would have everybody say. Everybody chant. Can I? Can I get a like and subscribe? Let's see if I can do that. That's pretty funny. Can I get a? Let's see if anyone actually does it. Can I get a like and subscribe? Is anyone gonna say it? No one's gonna say it. I'm gonna feel really upset. Oh, hit that bell! I see that. Hit that bell. Zenfox said that. Click the notification bell. That's what you guys should do. If you haven't already, I'm assuming most of you guys watching this have already been liked and subscribed. But if you haven't been subscribed and you click the notification bell, tell me. I'm gonna be doing some more videos soon, and I'll be able to shout you guys out in them as well. This is crazy. All right, I'm gonna say thank you guys all for coming. You guys rock and are amazing. Love you all. Because that's correct. I do love them all. And you! You specifically watching right there. I love you too. Well, only one thing left to do. Let's go turn this quest in to Jack. Let's get our reward. And let's do this. I'm gonna tell them to all say bye. Say bye to the camera. I feel like a 2009 YouTuber. Say bye to the camera. I'm gonna tell them to say bye so they can all get their buys in. There they all go. There's all the goodbyes. Alright, let's head back to Samurai Jack and see what's good. Feels so bittersweet. But this is our last quest that we're gonna be turning in. Fuse No More, Part 404. Fuse's defeat signals a major shift in this war. Though his infection and his monsters still poison our world, Fuse has suffered a mighty blow. We are in your debt. Let's do it. Thanks to you, Fuse has suffered a great defeat. His infection remains, and his minions still roam the land, but his energies are weakened. You are a great hero indeed. And we've done it. We got the Fusebreaker Hurricane, one of the most sought after items in the game, just due to the fact that there are only one per character, because you can only get it from this one quest. And it's, of course, you have to beat the game to do it. Also, we got a couple of things from the actual, like, thing. We got an Omega Roughneck, which is kind of cool. But a couple of things from the actual Doomstriders in the Lair. This is crazy. Well, I already kind of gave my whole big spiel about thank you for all the support and everything, but thank you guys truly so much for watching this whole playthrough. I know this is kind of on the shorter end of an episode just because we only did one mission, but I promise there will be more to come. Tomorrow, look tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, maybe like another day this week for sure. I will be uploading another video basically saying like what's going to be next, what's coming next, what am I going to do after, since the playthrough's over. For now, because I know that's been a question that a lot of people have been having. So make sure you guys subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you guys will know when those things come on the channel, and you guys can watch them and get notified when they come up and everything. So keep that one in your calendars, either tomorrow or sometime other day this week. There will be a video up on the channel essentially explaining what's next. What kind of videos are going to be coming next, what else I'm going to do besides the playthrough, how else can you guys get involved, stuff like that. So, again, this feels so weird to say, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this whole series, make sure to leave a like on the video. There's going to be a whole playthrough, or a whole playlist full of the playthrough episodes you can go through, run it back, watch it over again if you want, watch all of our memories. I do want to do a highlights video as well, so if you have any specific moments in the playthrough that you really thought were funny, that you really enjoyed, let me know as well, tell me, because it'd probably save me some time from going through and looking for moments as well. If there are any funny jokes, any funny moments that happened, any iconic things that happened, I will put them together in a compilation, I think, and upload them as well. So I'll probably mention that in the video tomorrow as well. But this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. This game has meant the world to me. This game means the world to me. I'm very glad that you guys have chosen to come on this journey with me of 100 parts, all the way from level 1 to level 36. It's truly amazing that I get to play this game again, and I get to experience it with an amazing community. I get to be part of the people who end up bringing it back. I get to update the game like I always wanted to. It is incredible. I would say I'll see you guys next time, but I guess we don't know when the next part will be. But whenever that next part will be, whenever that next video is uploaded, I will see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.